The man was accidentally stranded on a mysterious island inhabited only by women. When he woke up, he was utterly shocked. Everywhere he looked, there were fair-skinned, beautiful women. It was the first time these women had ever seen a real man. The stunning queen was deeply attracted to him and insisted that he stay on the island. If he agreed, all the women were willing to marry him. Overwhelmed with excitement, the man fainted on the spot. The queen, mesmerized by his muscular chest, was overjoyed and immediately ordered the women to carry him back to the tribe. From that day on, Ulysses began living a sweet and blissful life on the island. Every day, the queen brought him a special herbal wine. Just rubbing it on his body would grant him immense strength. At first, Ulysses enjoyed this heavenly lifestyle. After a few months, the queen's skin grew more radiant and youthful, as if she had turned 18 again. At night, it was the happiest time for the women. They would rush into Ulysses' house in groups. But by then, Ulysses was already physically exhausted and began thinking about escaping. Just then, a pirate ship happened to pass near the island. After much hesitation, Ulysses boarded the ship and fled under the cover of night. However, their escape was interrupted by a violent storm, and the ship ended up stranded on another deserted island. To fill their bellies, the pirates had no choice but to go hunting in the mountains. There, they discovered a gigantic footprint on the ground, which frightened them. But Ulysses scoffed, saying no beast in the world was more terrifying than a woman. Not even a tiger could scare him. Hearing this, the pirates put the matter out of their minds and happily feasted on the island's wild fruits. Just then, they stumbled upon a cave up ahead. Rushing in to explore, they found a den full of fat, strong goats. The pirates, who hadn't had meat in days, were overjoyed. Inside the cave there was not only fresh goat meat, but also milk and delicious tangy cheese. But the observant Ulysses noticed something strange. On a nearby rock sat a giant 200-pound axe, which even he, with all his strength, couldn't lift. The pirates had no idea danger was approaching. Suddenly, a massive shadow appeared. A 7-meter-tall giant holding a wild boar walked into the cave, terrifying the pirates. When the giant saw that his prized goats had been roasted, he went berserk. Lifting a 2-ton boulder with his bare hands, he sealed off the entrance of the cave. "You ate my fat goats," he growled. "Now I will eat you."